Okay. I say okay a lot. When you do your own editing on videos after the fact and spend a few hours watching yourself, first of all, super weird. You get to know what your habits are in terms of the way you speak. So one of the things I do is I say okay a lot. The other thing that I notice that I do when I'm editing is I tend to just finish a sentence and not take a breath and then continue with something else completely different. I suppose if I were writing, it would be parenthetic and I would be saying whatever my point is, oh, and this, and then continue my point. So apparently I speak parenthetically. Is that a thing? I'm going to catch myself doing it now and I'm going to be aware of it. And it's going to make me feel awkward or sound awkward, but that's okay. All right, I think we are ready to get started. I'm going to move over to my chair and let's get started with some warm-ups and some ballet bar moves. We don't need anything except a chair or a countertop today. Let's get to it. Let's take those feet out wide to get started and do some nice simple plies. Toes are out wide. Plie and lift. We don't need that bar yet because we got to get that heart rate up. Good. 8 and 7. Make sure the knees are coming out in the direction of those toes. Good. 4 more. And 3 and 2 and 1. Let's take it up on the toes, lift and down. 2, 3, 4. Arms reaching overhead. 5 and 6 and 7. Let's combine those and make it much bigger. So down and up. 2, 3, 4. Keep that back nice and straight and pull that tummy in. We're already challenging the balance by coming up on those toes. Good. Last 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now settle into a low plie and twist. 2. Keep those arms really wide. Imagine yourself to be a revolving door and just twist through the middle. Keep the hips still and those knees tracked over the toes, but not past them. 2 and 1. Let's reach to the side, center and side. Oh, yes. Feeling that stretch through the ribs and reaching out with those arms. This is waking up my shoulders already. Good. 2 and 1. Now let's turn those feet to the front. Take a big reach up. Fold forward. Good. Soften the knees and roll. Good. Getting that spine involved. Reach up. Fold forward. Soft knees and roll. Let's do it again. That feels good too. One more time. Big reach up. Fold forward. Soften the knees. Roll it up. Bringing those feet in a little ways and taking it up on the toes. Swing those arms up and down. Calf raise. We're going to do quite a few of these today, according to my current plan, which, may always change. But we're going to start with warming those calves up and keeping those arms moving. Good. Let's press back. So we're going to lift up, press back, up and back. So we're alternating legs. You can go just to the heels or take it up on the toes. Push and back, up and back. If your calves are warmed up enough, we want to stretch them out with that push to the back. So just keep that with flat feet. Option number 2, flat feet. You got it. Take it to the side, side, side. Little pull across the body, bow and arrow, side. Keeping on the same side. Good. Now we're going to switch. Side, side. Good. Let's go alternate sides. 1. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Can you see how this thinking goes now? Start patterning, and you guys can probably anticipate some of the moves now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it to a slow little tap in the center. Heels just tapping. It's actually a quick pedal is what it is. Didn't know what to call it. Quick pedal, heels are tapping. Now let's tap the toes to the front. So just roll through the foot and really do a nice deep pedal. Barely lifting the toes off the floor. Just rolling through those feet. Good. Just like that. Keep the arms moving. Gonna keep that heart rate coming up. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's take that to a little bit of a tap to the front. So we're now really moving that foot out to the front. Bend into that back knee a little bit more. And let's turn that toe out and those knees out. Good. Let's bring those arms in and out. Little flow. Kind of a different rhythm with the arms than we're doing with the feet, but that helps with coordination too. Gotta wake up the brain too. Good. Squeezing the back. Now just lifting those feet a little higher. Lift, lift, lift. Good. 4 more times. 4, flowing those arms, same as we just did. 2, and 1. Now let's press those arms to the back. Same feet, but we're pressing those arms to the back. Just from about midline and pushing to the back with those arms. Open up that chest. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna reach up. Feet are parallel. Fold forward. Soft knees. Roll it up. Reach up. Fold forward. Soft knees. Roll up. Good. Reach up. Fold forward. Soft knees and roll up. One more time. Reach up. Fold forward. Soft knees. Roll it up. And pedal. Half time pedal. Good. So here's what our action is. It's going to be toe up, reach out, toe back in, and down. Okay? So that's our first action. Let's do it. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Now turn it to the side. So let that foot come up to the side on an angle, and same thing. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Variation number 3, the foot comes up just behind the calf. Okay? And you're going to go out, in, and down. You got that? Well, let's do it together. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how my toes turned out again on this one? That's just natural because we're doing a turned out position. So that feels better for me. I'm going to keep it there. Look good. All right, so those are those 3 combos that we're going to be doing. Let's put them together with a little calf raise in between. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And calf raise twice. Now we're on to version number 2. So side, 2, 3, together. Side, 2, 3, together. Third time. And now 2 calf raises, and that prepares us for the one behind. So we tuck it behind the calf, lift, lower, and down. Up, lift, lower, and down. Up, that's the third one. Now 2 calf raises. Good. And we're back to the beginning, to the front. It's knee, kick. It's not really a kick, it's an extend. Keep that knee in the same position. Don't like throw it towards the camera there. Good. 2 lifts, and we're to the side. A little more combo work today. So we got to think about this. I don't know about you, but I got to think about this. Good. One more there. And then 2 calf raises. 1 and 2. We're to the back. 1, 2, 3, and together. 2, 2, 3, and together. 3. How's that seat feeling? I'm waking it up. Oh, I think I did a 4th one instead of 2 calf raises, but we're going to shake it out because that was the last one. Good. So we did 2 full rounds. All right, let's do the practice round on the other side. I'm just going to turn my body so that I can use the chair in the same position. And hopefully you'll be able to see this. So we're going to start with that other leg now to the front position and down. Let's practice that for 4. So it's up and down. 2. Feet can be parallel or in ballet first, but that knee is coming straight out to the front. Good. Now let's try it to the side. Side knee. Good. I'll turn a little bit so you can see this. Good. Turn out. This is where I definitely want that ballet one. It feels better. One more. All right, I'm going to set up that last one, which is that hook to the back of the calf. Lift away, tuck in, and come back down. Here we go for 4. Good. 3. This just gives us a chance to practice these little actions, these little combos, and now we're going to put it together with that calf raise. All right, are we ready? I'm just going to turn my body for this one so I have room for all those kicks or those extensions. Here we go, and it's 1, 2, 3. We're doing 3 to the front and then 2 calf raises. Here's the third one. 2 calf raises. Make sure those feet are in the position you like. I like ballet 1. Here we go for the side. Extend and back. Side, extend, and back. You can see that it's still an angle. 2 calf raises. 1 and 2. Now to the back. It's touch that calf, lift, keep that knee bent. Sort of a little crooked knee. Still looks kind of graceful though. Up and 2 calf raises. Let's go through the whole thing one more time from the front. 1, 2, 3, and down. And 2. Ha. And down. And 3. 2 calf raises for our combo. Take it to the side. Turn out as you slide that toe up. I'm noticing as my muscles are fatiguing, my toe isn't sliding quite as far up my leg anymore. 2 calves. 1 and 2. It's good to observe what's happening in that body. Now, we forgot the calf raises on the other side when we did this. I forgot. So let's do 1 extra of these. Then we'll be even. Okay, here it is. Good. Now we can shake it off. Very nice. And let's spin back around and work on a little bit of plie work. So taking a nice wide second. Knees are tracking over the toes. Let's bring that arm in play and plie. And 2, 3. Are you feeling wide and strong through the shoulders and the shoulder blades and the chest? I hope so. Let's pulse down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the arm. 2, 3, 4. A little higher. 2, 3, 4, and to the side. Good. Let's lift those toes up. 1 and 2. You can let that arm hang out to the side. 4, rolling through the bottoms of the feet. 5, 6, pull that belly in. Good. Hold there and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chest height. 2, 3. A little higher. 1, 2, 3. Out to the side. 2, 3. Now full plie. 1 and 2. Really straighten out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's bring that in. Good job. And we're going to change sides. All right, I'm going to change sides without turning my chair. So it's going to be a little bit of a funny angle for you guys. But if you can turn around fully, that's great. If not, just watching that arm from the other side. Nice wide second and full plie. Here we go. Use that arm. That arm is going to help keep the heart rate more moderate. We are not doing a heavy on the cardio today, but this arm movement will help get into the lower end of your training zone if you're working nice and strongly. Good. 3, 2, 1. And here's the pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arm comes up halfway. Good. You see how the knees are tracking towards the toes. You never want to let them collapse in. Arm is out. Now roll through those feet. Hold. 1 and 2. Good. Still rolling and pushing those knees out towards your baby toes. Try not to let them collapse inward, right? Oh, that was a really funky looking thing there. And last 2, hold it up on 1, and here's that pulse. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Shoulders are over the hips. Keep that nice alignment. Really wide collarbones. Open. Now full plie. It's up, down, in that releve with those heels lifted. Good. I'm not sure how many we did, but I know it was a little more than a set of 8. So we'll continue on for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and shake it off. Nice. Very good. Let's do a little more plie work from our first position right here. Down and up. Good. From first and lifting up to chest height. Holding that arm up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, out wide. Actually, we're going to do the same combo that we did before, so I remember it on the other side. 3, 4, and wide. 2, 3, roll those feet. Oh, if I do the same arm actions, I'll remember. If I try and make up new ones, I'm going to mess myself up here. Good. 4 more. I'm feeling those thighs. Anybody else? I'm starting to shake. Not going to lie. Hold it up and little pulse. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Front. 1, 2. Squeeze those cheeks. Squeeze those cheeks. Up. 2, 3, 4. And side for 4, 3, 2, 1. And down and up. Nice and low. Stay on the toes. Or if you are better with putting your heels down, please do it. We're just going to do 4 more. I am counting this time. We're going to do 8. Last 2 and 1. Going to do that whole combo on the other side. I'm just going to turn my body slightly so that I can use my same bar and plie and up. That came to the front for our first position plie arm action. Make sure when you're doing this plie, you're not sticking your seat out and leaning forward. We want to keep the shoulders up. Yeah, you got it. Hold down for our pulse. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that tailbone is heading backward. Arms are up. Arm is up. Just 1. Other end to the side. Very nice. Let's roll those feet. Burning, baby. Burning. Oh, yes. Good. 4 more there. 4 and 3. Oh, I'm trying to go lower, but it's burning. And 1. Good. Here's that pulse on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2. Who made this up? Oh, yeah, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, and side. 1, 2, 3. Full plie. We can do it. Oh, it feels good just to do that little stretch, even though we're going to go right back down to that plie again. Oh, they say a change is as good as a rest, right? Last 2. Last 1. Shake it off. Oh, it's burning. I need a little stretch for this, a little release. What do you think? Let's pick it up and just tip that hip forward. A little release stretch for that quad. Oh boy. Let's do the other side. This is not a flexibility moment. This is a just release that muscle moment. Because if you're anything like me, that got real tight during those plies. Sweet work. Excellent. So standing close to your bar or your support, we're going to do just a curl and release, just starting with that. So pick a leg. We're going to stay on that same leg and then repeat the combo on the other side. Good. 6 and 7 and 8. Now we're going to take it up and hold it and press that foot away. So 1 and 2. Don't go too fast. It's not a pulse just yet. 4 and 5, 6 7, and 8. Now we're going to combine those. So down, up, push. Now watch that the knees come back together on each set. We don't want them kind of swinging to the front and being loosey-goosey. Really try and connect those knees each time. Good. Last 2. And one more time. We're going to hold it out and give that little pulse now. So your knees are a little bit apart. You've got your working leg about 6 inches to 8 inches behind your other knee, behind your midline. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and from there, a little curl. And 2, 3, 4. That knee is still held out. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Bring those feet together. Give those hips a little shake, because absolutely you're going to feel this in that supporting leg. Your glute and side thigh muscles are supporting your whole body weight there. So you're going to feel it. Not going to lie to you. Wouldn't do that. Okay, second side. Choose your other foot now, and it's a curl. Keeping those knees together. Flat foot, or if that cramps your foot, just relax your foot. That's fine too. I like to do that little stretch with my calf or flex of the heel, and that helps me stop cramping my calf, I think. But if you feel a cramp coming on, just loosen it up, please. Ew, that doesn't feel good. Look, 2 more. Hup. And 1 more. We're going to hold it up on this one, and we're going to push away. Good. Now you can't see the angle as well here. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm using the same. I have switched feet. I just want to make sure that you can see what's happening. Good. From parallel and pushing straight back. That's right. There it is. There it is. You can see that. And I can hold on awkwardly behind me. That's okay. I don't mind. All for you. 2 and 1. Now here's the combo. Down, up, push. Down, up, and push. Down, up, and push. I did not count on the other side, but let's do 2 more, because it's feeling about the same as it did on the other side. I could be wrong. Let's do the pulse. Push. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now with this extension and curl to the back, it's very similar to the first one we did, except our knee is now positioned about 8 inches behind the midline of your body. All right, so behind. Knees are apart. First time we did that curl, knees were together. It's a little different. I'm feeling it in that supporting leg. You got it? Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're done. Shake off those hips. All right. It is time to cross over and stretch it out. Oh, goodness me. This is a release stretch, but we're going to continue right into our actual stretch after this, because we need a nice long one for all that butt work we did. So our figure 4, I'm using the leg that's closer to my bar right now, just as a reminder for when we switch. When you put that foot down, let's come across, and then letting go of the bar for a moment, reach and create a nice crescent between that upper arm and that lower heel. So that whole side is leaning over. Very good. All right, our working leg is the one closer. So we're going to continue thinking about that working leg as we lift back or press back for a calf stretch. I'm turning my angle so you can see that. I think you're familiar with this one by now, because we pretty much do it after every class. That calf gets a lot of work when we're doing anything on our feet, and that's a great way to stretch it. Let's turn it over and let the toe curl into the floor. Soften the knee here, whoop, so that you're resting the weight of the leg on that shin and top of the foot. Allow those muscles to release. Good. I've turned around a few times, but we're still using that leg closest to your support, and go for a couple of circles of the ankle. Both directions. Very good. All right, now we're going to switch legs. So now I'm going to be using my leg that is furthest away from my support and come into that figure four that's still burning. Okay, I'm definitely going to be thinking about this workout for the next couple of days. And I film my bar workouts on Fridays, and I take Saturday and Sunday off of organized fitness, shall we say. So I will be noticing it on the weekend as I go up and downstairs or do whatever I'm doing around the house. I'll be thinking about y'all. And I'm thinking you might be thinking about me too, maybe having a few choice words. I don't know, but I really felt this today. Okay, next we're going to just slide that foot down and we're going to reach towards the bar with our outside arm. So again, we're making that nice curve from that same side of the body all the way through. Breathe into the ribs. Good. Still working on with our outside leg. Take it back to that calf stretch. It seems every time I change my exercise or my stretch, I need to change my body position so that we have a better camera angle. But there's that calf stretch. Always those reminders that I like to give. Imagine you're on cross-country skis, not a balance beam, so you don't want the feet in line. You want a little bit of space between them for balance and alignment. Turn your toe under and let the weight of that leg just offer a little bit of more stretch on the front of the foot and into the shin. That feels really good. It does. What else did we do? Oh, ankle circles. Thanks for reminding me. All right, ankle circle that one. We're going to go one direction and then we're going to reverse and go the other way. Sweet. Let's repeat those quadricep stretches now that we have time to stretch it out for more flexibility. Then release, and we're going to drop into that hip, holding and supporting the top of the foot. As always, if this is not a good position for you, please go ahead and use a modification. You can wrap a towel around your foot and hold it like a sling. Don't do that without a towel though, because then you're using muscles instead of stretching them. Or you can put that toe right on the floor and just really hip tip. All right, let's do the other side. The other thing to remember about this one is use the same arm as leg for your support. Don't cross over. Okay, so same arm as leg. If you cross over, it just puts a little too much strain in the kneecap, doing that twist action while we're trying to stretch out these muscles that run from between the hip and the kneecap or under the kneecap. We want to make sure that that system is in line. Okay? I see that a lot. It's one of my little pet peeves. So I want to just make sure that that's clear, that we do it with the same arm as leg. All right, very nice. We're just getting that last little shake off. And let's do one more big stretch and reach to the floor to finish off. Exhaling, hinging, just like we did at the beginning. Just going to hang out there for just a little bit longer though. Bend those knees if you need to. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Bounce or very gently. I shouldn't really use the word bounce, but gently up and down in that lower folded position and then slowly round up using your support from your abdominals or climbing up with your hands. Good. Reach up. Those hands down to heart center. And thank you so much for joining me for this Barre Moves, Buns, and Thighs today. Who knew it would turn out that way? Awesome. I'm so glad you stayed with me, and I will see you again soon. Awesome. So if you have any questions about the big news flash that I did put in my newsletter that should have arrived in your inbox about 7 o'clock this morning, let me know. There we go. See, there was one of those parenthetic sentences right there. I am going to be focusing on getting ready for people to come and do some classes. I'm so excited and kind of in disbelief because this situation has gone on so long. that it's almost become normal to not teach in the morning and see people and all that stuff. And that's kind of a horrific thought in itself, that that has become normal, because it so isn't. This video thing has helped me so much. Even a quick word from those of you who are watching helps me enormously to know that we're staying connected. So for that, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will look forward to whatever that entails, and whatever the next new normal begins to be as well. This is not goodbye. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I've planned outdoor workouts, but if the weather's poor, I will post on Facebook by 8:15 at the latest, at least an hour before the class, and let you know that it will be indoors. Okay, so that's always my backup plan, is going to be indoors if the weather doesn't cooperate. All right. Excellent. I will look forward to speaking to anyone who has questions. Send me a PM and we'll be in contact. And meanwhile, I'll see you Monday, and have a great weekend.